What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to PER. Just got back from Daytona. I'm filming this Sunday night after a long weekend. Probably one or too many adult beverages. Had a fantastic time. Saw a great amount of animals. I do want to do an update on my thoughts on Daytona, what the show was like, and how awesome this industry is. But that's not what this video is. If you saw the thumbnail, this is a video about my one pickup. Yep, one pickup. I picked up one snake at Daytona. It's like a record for me. And I'll explain a little bit about what I got, show you guys what I got, and then we're also going to cut a clutch that pipped while I was away at Daytona. So, without further ado, let's dive on in and talk about what we picked up. So, this is what we picked up. This male. And I hope the camera is picking up the colors. Probably not. Some people say it looks gray, some people say it looks lavender. But this is a banana, blackhead, yellow belly, orange dream. Picked it up from Hardwire Exotics, so shout out to Tony from Hardwire Exotics. If you haven't checked out his videos, look up. He actually does a video on these guys. They look awesome. I decided to go with a male that is a female maker banana. So for those of you that don't know, the banana gene is a sex-linked gene. So if the male banana got the banana gene from its mother, which this guy did, it's a female maker. Look at the sides. You can see those yellow belly markings there, yeah. I'm going to let him grow up in a year or so, put him to a few girls, and make some combos. I just want to see how much I can add to this. This will be one of the few boys that I'm actually not going to really push into recessive genes. I'm just going to play with the banana aspect of it. But shout out to Hardwired Exotics for letting me get this boy. Cool guy. First time meeting him in person. Been watching his videos for a while. So thanks, Tony. Great weekend with Chris from D Exotics. Thanks to all those guys and all those people I saw. So we're going to put him away, and then I'm going to pull this clutch out, and we're going to talk about that. Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be clutch 7 of this season. And this one was a little bit tricky. So the female is a het red axanthic, het VPI axanthic. For those of you who aren't aware, het red axanthic is not a recessive gene or really an axanthic gene. It is a codom, and the complete dominant is a red axanthic. It's one of those goofy named genes that kind of throws off the rest of them, but yeah, you can look it up and maybe I'll do a video. Comment below if you want to hear more about the genes. There are videos out there, but I'll do them if YouTube subscribers want to see it. So that was the female, and I'm going to show you her now. She's in shed, so she's not looking her best. She's much darker than she normally is. This is mom. This big girl right here. She hovers about 3,500 grams, as you can see. She's hiding her head. Or maybe you can you get it? Do you see her head? Alright, so that's het red axanthic, het VPI. We proved her out last year. Got some axanthics from her. Her kids are growing up. And when I was pairing her, I knew I wanted to pair her to my Chocolate Fire Double Het Desert Ghost axanthic, thinking I got a long shot on the axanthics, but I'll be making some cool Chocolate Fire het red combos. In one of her pairings, in the fray of moving stuff around, I one time paired her with the wrong male and threw my Desert Ghost in there. So they locked, and so did the Chocolate and Fire. So not sure what we're going to see. We're going to open these together for the first time, and we're going to inspect. Now, Chocolate as a single gene is going to be hard, but the dead giveaway to me will be if we get any visual axanthics, we know that the Chocolate Fire sired the clutch. If we don't get anything but het reds, then it would be a safe assumption, and I'll probably hold some back, we'll see what happens, that it was a Desert Ghost, and these are all going to be het DG, pos het VPI, with het red and normal mimic. So, we'll see. We'll see what we can figure out in the egg, but it may take some time, and we may have to actually let them shed out before I can actually positively ID them, and I'll do an update video either way. Alright, so let's get into the egg cutting. There you go, you see the clutch. It says 11 eggs, but we did lose one. About halfway through incubation, it went bad. And so we don't have it. So instead of 11, we have 10. because of that many eggs, you see they're pretty small. You can actually feel the babies in action. But there's the 11 eggs, so let's get started. And I think I'm going to start here, work this way, and then just come back, since these are the guys that pipped. So I'll try to keep this in frame, and camera woman can make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. So let's start. I already cleaned my hands. We did that right before we filmed, so if you're worried about that, my hands are sanitized, the scissors are sanitized. I'm good. Alright, here we go. Come on, little one, I don't want to cut you. Let's see if that's enough. You know, guys, I almost want to say I believe that's red axanthic. It could even be axanthic. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, but if it's axanthic, that's pretty awesome. But that might just be a het red that just has that clean look in the egg. Not entirely sure, so we'll have to see. On to egg number 2. How am I doing? In frame? Alright. Guys, we pretty much have the same snake. Look at him. Boop snoop out. Say, hey, can I help you? Cute little guy. Or girl. Once again, that almost... The alien heads, I can't really make out. I don't think that's fire. Oh, look at this guy. You saw him? He's ready. Alright, we're going to start with this one. I'll try to get my mittens out of the way when I... He's really excited to come out, this guy. Alright. Guys, this one almost looks axanthic too to me. Still not done absorbing its yolk, but either that or I'm just getting a lot of het reds. Alright, because out of the egg, guys, het red does tend to kind of look axanthic, and I suppose that's what influenced the name. As you can see in the mom, even though she's in shed, as they get older, it's almost like a red hue, like a rusty red kind of color that they get. But I don't see any chocolates, and she's a het red, not a red axanthic, so it shouldn't be super, so I should not be getting all. Oh, is this guy even alive? You can just kind of gently touch. Oh, there you go. Okay, I feel him moving in my hand. Alright, he still has a lot of yolk in there, so we're going to leave him be. But he's moving. This one's got some mold gold and bits. Maybe that's good luck. Let's pray that. But I definitely think now looking at it, this one right here, probably already axanthic. But this one's lighter, noticeably lighter and gray. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. But almost axanthic looking. Which if we get the visual axanthics, that would be pretty cool. If we don't, then I make a bunch of het desert ghosts. And making het desert ghosts is not as cool as making desert ghosts. But in this point in my collection, it's still pretty cool. And I don't know what a chocolate fire desert ghost looks like, or a chocolate het axanthic looks like, but we'll see. Guys, I almost think that's another het red. Yeah, okay, making sure they're moving. But that almost looks like another het red. Don't know if you can see a picture of it, how clear it's showing up. Let me clean my hands for a second. It definitely doesn't look axanthic like the other ones. I mean, these two, I don't know if we can get this in the camera, but are noticeably grayer than the one I just opened, but they still look het red. So I'm going to peel this egg back. So if I had to guess, it was the chocolate fire because it looks like we hit 2 axanthics, maybe even 3 with this guy. That one looks axanthic as well. So with those, I'd say looks like we got the chocolate fire, except I haven't seen any fire and I haven't seen any chocolate. And that one's got some granulation on the sides. That one almost could be het red chocolate. But it's not quite axanthic-y looking, like I said, as those other ones. These two really got me pondering. I'll do an update video, but if in here you see anything that you like, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I don't really do wait lists, that's not my thing. But I do, if you find it on my social media before it hits Morph Market, you can get priority. I'll let you know what's for sale. If you have something specific, message me, and I can keep you in mind. All right. There we go. So that is, I believe, a chocolate fire. Looks a lot like the dad, clearing things up. I think this clutch is going to be 50% het DG, 66% het axanthic on the ones that I miss. Pretty sure this guy and this guy are axanthic. This guy is almost as excited to get out as his little friend right here. But not quite. So now seeing that helps me out. But it almost makes me believe I only hit 1 chocolate so far, which is weird. But it looks like we hit at least 2 axanthics so far, which is cool. Here we go. So I do a C shape just so it's easier to peel out. Sometimes I do the straight line, but I do find the C is oh boy, yeah, there we go again. Okay, so I think that's definitely a fire. If I had to guess, it's a fire het red. I don't think that's normal. Matter of fact, I think I maybe only hit even 1 normal, which would be great odds. But you can see it's got some orange undertone, so it's definitely not axanthic. But the ones that aren't would be 66% het axanthic, 50% het DG. This guy, look, as I was cutting, stuck his egg out. Or his head out. Oh, now you want to go in? A little late there, homie. Guys, I think that's another axanthic. Look at that. Look at that. And look how dark that is. This might be the het red chocolate. We're going to see when it gets out of the egg, but that might be a chocolate het red axanthic. And I'll be honest, I don't even think that's been made. That is a possibility that is a world's first. I don't claim it for sure. We'll do some research and figure it out. If it is, it's probably going to be a holdback. Let's see what this last egg does for us. If you use scissors for cutting, by the way, make sure you always sanitize right after. And I actually sanitized them right before, too. Super excited about this clutch, guys. That's awesome. So we missed axanthic on the last one. Did we? Not even, I think so. I think if I was to put this down and you were to compare even these two, you would notice this one's slightly more brown and this one's a little more black and white. So I guess this one we'll have to see, but it's got single keyhole alien head, some circular tops. So it might be chocolate axanthic. I don't think it's fire. I believe these are fire. Fire does this cleaning up side. This little guy down here, I believe, is a het red. I believe this to be an axanthic. That is definitely an axanthic. Now that we have this clutch, this is definitely not an axanthic. It's something with fire. And there's another axanthic. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4 visual axanthics will come out. We'll come out with the eggs. We'll figure it out. Awesome idea. You know, great clutch. 4 visual axanthics. Hopefully sex ratios work out. Everything that's not axanthic will be 66% het axanthic and everything that is 50% het DG. So great clutch, going to produce holdbacks. A very gamble to get in, but definitely worth the bet. So if you guys see anything and you're interested in the Axanthic DG project, which is super hot right now because the animals are gorgeous, reach out to me and let me know. And as they get to size, we'll make a deal, figure things out, and we'll go from there. As you know, I have the chocolate fire, and I have a couple of males over here. Depending on how many females I get, I may sell some. I'm not going to keep that many, especially with 50% pos hets. So let me know and reach out. If you don't follow me, Perfectly Engineered Reptiles on Instagram, post, like, share, subscribe. I try to post often. I don't post daily, but a couple times a week. Super late Sunday. Awesome Daytona week. Update video coming up at some point this week. Let's get some rest. Let's get ready for work Monday, guys, and hit this hard. And as always, enjoy the hobby. Talk to you guys later.